guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I thought we could do like a little bit of a get ready with me. I've been getting questions about what makeup I use and how I do my makeup and stuff like that, which can I just say I don't know why, because I am so not very good at doing makeup at all. I'm the least most makeup-y person you'll ever meet, and I'm not very experimental, but you guys have asked, so I thought we could do a get ready with me. I'm actually getting ready this morning for my best friend's baby shower, which I'm so excited for. So Moll, if you're watching this, I hope you liked your baby shower, because she doesn't have a clue. But I am going to do my makeup and I'm also going to do my hair. Now I got my hair dyed, like just freshened up for my holidays yesterday, you can probably tell. And I also got my extensions cut quite a bit because they needed cutting. To be fair, I am actually in need of getting some new extensions, but I didn't obviously want to get them before my holiday, so I'll get them when I come back. So it's looking a little bit shorter, but it's feeling so thick and nice because we've had a good cut on it. So if you are excited for this get ready with me, then please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. I've put my top on already because it's probably happened to you guys before. It happens to me all the time. Do your makeup, put your top on, makeup all over the top. So I've already put it on. It's just this, it's like a white slinky body from Zara. If you watch my Zara haul, I'll pop it up here, then you will have seen it. But yeah, I've just put that on already because I didn't want to do that thing where you put it over your head and it goes brown from your makeup. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to start off with my hair. Now, please again, just ignore what's going on in the background. Like, I've got all my holiday stuff down there ready to pack. This is the blazer that I want to wear today, but I'm just kind of letting it lay because it's got a few creases in. So just ignore the background. It's not very aesthetic, but we're just rolling with it. So for my hair, I'm going to use my Dyson Airwrap. Now, this is fantastic. Is it worth the money? I'm going to be really honest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's worth how much it costs. That might be quite controversial to say, but it is very, very good. It is good, I'm not going to lie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Airwrap. However, I'm not going to do, you know, like the big bouncy curls that everybody does. I do sometimes like to do those, definitely. Where like you hold it, you put the cold air on, you let it sit. Sometimes you pin curl and it's like really big bouncy curls. Today I just want to go for more of like a loose curl, you know, like just kind of really loose. It's just got like a bit of something to it, if you get what I mean. So that's good because it actually doesn't take me half as long to do that. You'll see in a second. I literally just air it up, a couple of seconds, air it down. I don't even put the cold shot on. I literally just, it's so quick and easy, and it almost just creates, like I say, this little something, if that makes sense. So these really confused me when I got them because they're both the same and they've got the arrows on them, but apparently you're meant to look in the mirror. This is what I do anyway. Whichever way it points to in the mirror, that's the side. So I'm looking at that in the mirror now. This one is this side. Now I'm starting off with my hair because then obviously I can leave it while I do my makeup and then kind of brush it out so it holds a little bit longer, and I guess again that gives it time to cool and set, hence why I don't need to use that cold shot because I'm not just going to brush it out straight away. But yeah, all I do, so first things first, I'm just going to put a little bit of heat protection spray on it. I use this one, you probably know if you've been around a while. It's the Got To Be Guardian Angel 220 degrees heat protection. It smells so good, love it. And I guess that's damping it again as well, isn't it, because a lot of people do like leave the hair a little bit damp to use this. Again, I don't. I've never actually tried that. Usually if I am going for the big bouncy curls, or if I'm just using this in general, I'll wash my hair, then dry it, then use this, which I know a lot of people don't do. They kind of do it semi damp. So this is all I do. It's going to make a bit of a racket. It'd help if it was plugged in. Okay, we're on. Also, can I just say I'm absolutely gutted. I always wear these, like, you know, just to get my hair out of my face, and I've just snapped them. And I literally go to Disney in a week and I've just snapped my favourite ears. I have another couple of pairs, but they're the sequin ones, and these are just like the OGs. These are the ones I love. I'm absolutely gutted. I don't even know if you can see that. I'm actually like, look. So I'm going to have to buy some more of them when I get over there, but never mind. Right, okay, so what I do, I'll just take a little section like this, put it on and just let it air it up, pull it up. I don't know, you know what I mean. Literally leave it about 5 seconds maybe, and and then let it out. And then I'll literally just do the same throughout. So when you want the bouncy curls, I'm hoping you can hear me, but when you want like the really big bouncy curls, you do this for like 10 seconds, then you use the cold air for 10 seconds, then you catch it, do you know what I mean? Whereas this, it's just a lot, I find it a lot quicker, but it's obviously not going to give that really bouncy effect. So yeah, I'm just going to go around and do the rest of my hair.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.
Okay, so I've done that. We're looking a little bit like Curly Sue. Look how short the hair looks as well with these curls, but it'll look a little bit longer when it brushes out. That's literally taken me about 10 minutes. It didn't take me long at all. Like I say, if you want like the really big bouncy curls that last ages, which everybody does, which look amazing, it will take a little bit longer, because obviously you've got to, like you'll have seen there with me, I was just like up, down, whereas with the big ones you've got to like hold it for like 10 seconds, then put the cold shot on for 10 seconds, then kind of cap, do you know what I mean? So it can take a little bit longer, but yeah, this is just the look I kind of wanted to go for today. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my clips in, just so my hair is out of my face, like that, and then pop it away. And then like I say, once I've done my makeup, I'll just brush my hair out. Okay, so makeup wise, so I've already cleansed, toned, moisturised. My skin's not in the best place at the minute. It's not, look, it's not the worst it's been a lot worse than this, but it's certainly not the best. Like I've got a bit of a breakout, which is fine, it's normal, isn't it? So like I say, I've done all my skincare. First thing that I like to put on is the Bobbi Brown, what's this even called? A vitamin enriched face base. This smells so good, honestly, and also it lasts for ages as well. Like it lasts a really long time. So yeah, I just like to rub that all over my face, a little bit down my neck. I feel like these clips aren't, I feel like my hair's not out the way enough. There we go. So yeah, put a bit of that all over my face. That's really good, and like I say, it does actually last quite a while as well, which is good. Now foundations, I mixed it up if I'm honest. So usually I use The Ordinary, fantastic products, really really good foundation, and I like to use that for every day, you know, like if I'm not going anywhere, like specific, if I'm just at home and I want to put a bit of makeup on, I like to use that. It's really good. But my two, I say new favourites, this one isn't a new favourite, I've been using this for a couple of years now. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is so good, and it really does make you look airbrushed and flawless. Like it makes your skin look amazing. That I would say is quite full coverage and quite matte. That's why I like to put like a moisturiser or something on before, because then it's not as matte, if that makes sense. But recently, I think I mentioned this in a vlog, I tried this because everyone was banging on about it and raving about it. It's the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. By the way, this one I get in shade 7.5. This one I've got in shade 7. Both neutral. When I first tried this, I didn't love it, but I did have quite a lot of like spots and breakout on my skin, and I feel like this is really really good, but it's not that full coverage. So if you have got like blemishes and spots that you really do need to cover up, then I'd go for that one. Whereas this one's more like, I would kind of describe it as more like a tinted moisturiser, but at the minute I'm loving it. Like I said, I have got a few breakouts here, but they're not like massive where they need like loads and loads of makeup to cover them, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to use this one today. I'm just going to look over here just to make sure I actually got it on my face. But yeah, I'm really loving this one at the minute, and you'll see as well, it just makes your skin look like second skin. Like it doesn't look like you've got makeup on, if that makes sense. And all I'll do, the areas where I do need to cover up a little bit more, I'll just put a little bit more of it on. But it's not like I've got spots all over at the minute, do you know what I mean? It's just kind of in this region here. So I've been really really enjoying this, and I feel like this will be really good as well for holiday, because it's quite like a light coverage. So yeah, I'm just putting this on with a damp beauty blender. Damp beauty blender always. I've tried brushes and I have used them in the past, but I always revert back to a beauty blender. I really really like a beauty blender, and it has to be damp. Has to be damp, because It's just not the same, is it? I feel like if you don't damp your beauty blender, the makeup doesn't go on the same. I don't know if any of you agree, but I feel like, I don't know, it just goes on so much better when you dampen it. This is a really nice cover as well. It's not like too much, but just gives you like a nice colour. You can just see, look, it just, can you see, like, it makes you glow a little bit. It's just a really, really nice foundation. Like I say, if you want something more full coverage, definitely go for this one. It is so good. It makes your face look so airbrushed. It covers all your blemishes. Such a good foundation. If you want something a bit more light coverage, which I guess coming up to this time of year you maybe do. I mean, not everybody. Some people might like to wear full coverage all year round. It's each to their own. But yeah, this one is really good. The only thing I'd say is I'm pretty sure they cost around about the same price. Look at the difference. This one's loads bigger, this one's not. What mil is it? Oh, actually, they are both 30 mil. This one looks a lot smaller, doesn't it? But they are actually both 30 mil, so I take back what I just said. So what I'm going to do, just in this bit here, I'm just going to literally put a little bit on my hand and just go over a little bit just to kind of cover those blemishes. What I like about this as well is if you've got freckles and stuff, I mean I have some like here but not too many, you can still see your freckles and that underneath the foundation, which I quite like. So that's all done. I do feel like this needs damping even more, but this is lazy, but I can't bother to go to the bathroom, so I'm just going to spray it just to make it a little bit more damp. So next thing that I go in with, and I'm going to be really honest, I don't use this all the time, and I feel like I only use this because everyone, not this specific product, but I'm talking about concealer. I feel like I only really use concealer just because everyone else does. So I'm like, oh yeah, you meant to use concealer, but I don't really know why I use it. I don't really think it makes too much of a difference to me personally. I just kind of dab it in the places everyone else does, following the crowd. This is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This is what that looks like. And I get it in the shade, sorry, I can't tell you what shade I get it in, but yeah, like I say, concealer's not one of these things that I'm like, I notice too much of a difference after using it. I just put it in these places, like I said, because that's what I just see all like the makeup artists and stuff do. And I probably should have said at the start, I feel like I did make it quite clear that I'm not an expert, but I didn't actually say the words. So I'm not an expert, I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a hairdresser. This is just what I do and what works for me. Yeah, I'm by no means a specialist at all. So yeah, I've patted all of that in. This is what I mean, I don't really feel like it makes too much of a difference, to be fair. What I will say though, just going back to that ordinary stuff, this foundation is really, really good. It's not as good as the Charlotte Tilbury, but it is a really, really good foundation, and it literally costs £5. So if you're looking for like a high street kind of brand, The Ordinary, they've got the serum one and the, what's the other one called? That's the serum, and that one is coverage foundation. So the coverage is obviously like a little bit more coverage, whereas the serum's like I said, like a BB cream kind of thing, not as much coverage. Please ignore my brushes, we're all friends around here. I haven't cleaned them before this video, but they do need a good clean. First of all, I'm going to go in and do my bronzer. Now, I have used this bronzer for the longest time, and it's the Primark bronzer. It is hands down the best bronzer I have ever used, and I've tried all the brands out there and I always come back to this one. It's just such a good bronzer. So if you've not tried it, I highly, highly recommend. But it's the foundation pressed powder in the shade Toffee, and it's still got the tag on, so you can see it costs £2. It comes with like a mirror as well, and this is what it looks like. But honestly, I just absolutely love it. And I just put a bit of that on my nose, on my cheeks, and it's really buildable as well, which I really like. So that's the bronzer on. And then for powder, which again I probably should have done before the bronzer, I usually do, I don't really know why I didn't. I bought this Charlotte Tilbury one to try, and it is a really good powder. I'm not really a powdery kind of gal. I just literally will put it underneath my eyes and sometimes just around my nose there, but I like the rest of my skin to look a little bit more glowy. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is what that looks like, and it's in the shade 2, I think, 2 medium. And I'll use another brush. By the way, all these brushes are Real Technique. They're the brushes that I use. Just get this kind of brush, and I'm literally just underneath my eye, just put a bit of powder sometimes on my lid, and then like I said, just a bit there. Not much at all, so that will last me a good amount of time because like I said, I don't really use it too much. Going in with the same brush, which you're probably not supposed to do, but I do it anyway. Going in with the blusher, I also like to use the Primark blushers. Now, these blushers are so pigmented, they are such good blushers. They cost £1 each, and again, they're the best blushers I've ever used. I absolutely bloody love them. I've got 2 shades, so I've got this one, which is in the pink, and it's just like a really nice pinky colour. And then I've got this one, which is True Peach, and you probably guessed it's just a really nice peachy colour. Now, I'm going to use the peachy one today. I do really like them both. The peachy one reminds me of the, is it the Maybelline? Is it Maybelline? You know that peachy blusher that everyone uses? Reminds me of that. But £1, you literally just can't go wrong. And it's a really, like I say, it's really pigmented, which I like. But you don't need to use much at all. Just gives you like a nice peachy cheek. And that's all I'll do with blusher. So I just put it on my cheeks, put a little bit on my nose as well, and that's my blusher done. Okay, what do I need to do next? So I've actually got LVL on at the minute, so I've not actually been using mascara. I don't know whether I'm going to use a bit today or not. We'll see in a second. But I'm just going to brush these up with a spoolie. I just get these spoolies from Amazon. You get like a massive pack of them. But I am booked in next week for my holiday just to get my LVL done again. But yeah, I haven't actually been wearing mascara recently. What I'm going to do next is my eyebrows. So with my eyebrows, I always use the Refi brow pencil, always. And when I run out, I have tried to use other things and they're just nowhere near as good. I just absolutely love the Refi products. I'd really like to try the creamy blusher, and I'd also like to try the new lip stuff that she's brought out because everyone apparently says that that's really good, so I'd like to try that. But yeah, the brow products are just amazing. I get it in the shade, oh, it's not on there, I'm sure it's medium brown, I think it's called. Which one's my new one? This one. So with this, you get a spoolie on the end. You've probably seen this, but I literally just brush my brows up like so, and then I'm just going to go in and literally all I do, I will see if I can just zoom you in, oh, a tiny bit, but all I do is, I don't even know if you'll be able to see this because I'm gonna look here, I literally just draw underneath a tiny little bit of a line, same on the top, just to give them a little bit more shape, and then just like sort of draw that front bit in. That is literally all I do. And then the same on the other side, so a little line underneath, just to kind of make it really straight there. It's hard to do your brows on camera. Little line on the top, draw that in a tiny bit at the front, and that is literally all I do with my brows. I don't do much with my brows at all. And then I'll just go in with a spoolie and brush all that product in at the front, and then like just work my way around and brush all of that in as well, like so. And that is literally all I'll do with that. And then as for brow gel, I am a big fan of, again, the Refi brow gel. I've never used, is it on this one? You do get this in the pack, but I've never used this. So you get like a brush, and is that called the pomade? I'm not sure what that's called, but I've never actually used that because I prefer a pencil. So yeah, I do really like this. But just recently I've been using this again. I think I showed this in a vlog before. This is the Got To Be eyebrow gel. Now this is so good. You'll have probably seen the Got To Be gel for your hair, which men use. They brought out this, which is so good, and this is amazing because it's literally for your brows, but you can also use it for like the flyaways in your hair. It's such a good product, and it cost me like £4. It's really good. So I've been really liking using this on my brows at the minute. So I literally just run it through the brows and they literally stay in place all day. Like I say, I do really like the Refi products as well, but just recently I've been using this one. It's just a really nice, I don't even know if you can really, you can see the difference a little bit, can't you? So yeah, just brush that up, do the same on the other side, and then what I like to do is just with my fingers just kind of pat the gel in a little bit, and then I'm just going to go in with a spoolie Just brush them up. I feel like with one of these you can just get into all the individual hairs, do you know what I mean? Like so. And that is it for the brows. And then finally, lips. Is this finally? Well, actually I've got 3 more steps. It's not the final step at all. I'm going to go in with my MAC lip liner if I can find it. Okay, usually the next step would be my MAC lip liner, but I've literally just paused the video and looked everywhere for the lip liner and I cannot find it. So it looks like we're not doing lip liner today. But usually I would be using the MAC Spice lip liner, but we're going to have to give that a bit of a miss. As for lip glosses, I love these Lifter lip glosses by Maybelline. I've got 2 shades. I've got, what's this one? Stone and Reef. So Stone is like a nudie colour and Reef is like a pinky colour. So I think the one I'm going to go for today is the Reef. Is it Reef? Yeah, they're like pinky colour because it's my friend's baby shower and she's having a little girl, so we'll go for pink. These lip glosses are honestly so good. They cost about £7–8, but they're quite a big gloss, and they're so creamy and they go on really nice as well. You know, like I find with some lip glosses that they really dry your lips out. This doesn't at all. It's such a good lip gloss. This is what that looks like. It's just a really nice light pink. So I literally put it on and then I've just dabbed it in with my fingers because I don't like it to look too much, you know what I mean, too much in your face. So last couple of steps, like I say, usually I would put mascara on, but I'm not going to bother today. As I say, I've not really used it for a while because of my LVL, so I'm not going to bother with the mascara. So last few steps, I don't actually think I'm going to do this today either. I'm just not feeling it. Sometimes I'll use the iconic illuminating drops and I'll just put, I saw this trick on TikTok, so I used to be one of these people that would literally just go like this, you know, like on the side of your face, but I saw it on TikTok and they were like, it just leaves like 3 dots, which is so true. And someone recommended to put a bit on your hand, rub it in, and then get your beauty blender and just kind of go like that. In fact, let's give it a go. Stuff it. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit on my hand, like that. Dab it in a little bit. Just gives like a really nice glow, can you see? And that trick's so good. If you've not tried it, I definitely recommend, because like I say, I used to do the one that just dabbed it on and it literally just looked like you dabbed it on. This just makes it blend out so nicely and it looks so seamless. And then final last step is the iconic Prep Set and Glow. This one, give it a shake and then just spray it all over my face. And then that is my makeup. So as I've said, only kind of additional steps I would usually do with that is my mascara and also my lip liner, which I'm really sad about. I wonder where that's gone. That's really annoying, you know, when you go to use something and it's not there and you're like, it's maybe in one of my bags. I checked a couple of bags and I couldn't see it, but to be fair, I was rushing around. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go wash my hands because they've got makeup all over them, and then when we come back we'll sort my hair out. Okie dokie, hair. Take the clips out. I'm just going to actually get a couple of things from down there. So I like to rub a little bit of serum in, so I'm just going to get that ready. Let's brush these out. It looks so curly and so frizzy right now. Does anyone else just think the best part of doing your hair is brushing it out? Because I do. So satisfying, isn't it? Okay, so that's one side, so you can kind of see what I mean. It's just, it's still got that wave to it, that curl to it, but it's not like from the top really curly, if you get what I mean. Let's do the other side. There we go. Curls all done. And this is what that looks like. So final step, I'm going to use the Got To Be hair serum. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand and literally rub it through the ends like so. And then I do just like to go in with this brush last, because this is the one I got from Primark and it's honestly the best brush I've ever used. I use this one first just because it's the hard bristles, but this has got like a mixture of hard and soft, and the bristles are infused with argan oil, so I always just like to go in with this one afterwards. And that is my hair and makeup done. it feels weird, my hair. I know this isn't short, but usually my hair's like down to here, so it feels weird because I've had my hair extensions cut, but there we go. That is me all ready. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. As I said at the start, I'm not a hairdresser, I'm not a makeup artist. This is just what I do and what works for me. But I really hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, then don't forget to go down below, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. As always, thank you so much for watching. It honestly means the world to us, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye!